Welcome everybody to my review of the Godzilla King of the Monsters version 2 Godzilla. Now, this is only a review, not an unboxing, because my original review for this, I wasn't too happy with it, so I'm re-recording it, and I've had this figure for a couple days now, so I've had a lot of time with it, and I think I'm ready to give you guys a review finally, because I'm iffy on this figure. When I first got it, I wasn't crazy about it, and I'm still not I'm still not crazy about it. But I definitely think I can give a way better review than my first one was. So before we take a look at the figure, let's have a look at the packaging. And I'm gonna start this off by saying the packaging is easily my favorite part about this figure. This is what the first box should have looked like. This right here is exactly what I wanted to see, and I'm so glad that we did get it somehow. So Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla. On this side we have Godzilla, the same bio we've had for all of the King of the Monsters boxes right there. On the back of the box, Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla, obligatory product shots, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and on this side, measures 12 head to tail, hinge jaw, blast accessories, and over 25 points of articulation Godzilla. We open up the front flap, we have a nice picture of the figure right there, and we have the window where you would see the figure right there. And when you first get him out of the packaging, you will have to attach the tail. However, I had absolutely no issue attaching this tail. It literally just popped right on, didn't need to use any heat or anything. It separates right there in that segment, and then you just pop it in when you first get it, so that's all. Now, getting in on the figure here. So, let's get in here close on the sculpt. It looks really, really good. I really like the paint work they did. It's very shiny and metallic. And yeah, it just looks really nice overall. I really like the spines. Actually, probably my favorite part. Very nice. They're not messy at all. It's beautifully painted. I really like how it came out. The paint on this figure is phenomenal. Like, easily the best part about this figure, except for the box, because the box, like I said, is my favorite part about the figure. The paint work is definitely another one of the things I really like about this figure. It just looks so amazing, and it really does pop. If you look at it from this side, if you look on it straight on, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really pop that well. But when you look at it like this, yeah, it really pops. So I'm trying to figure out something for my display so I can display it like this way instead of forward, which is how I display all my other Godzillas. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. That's another thing. A lot of you are probably wondering, why am I not crazy about this figure? It looks awesome. Well, mine is really loose, and I'm thinking this is actually a universal problem because I've seen other reviews for this, and all of them seem to have the exact same problem where, look, the torso is really loose. Like, that is not normal. And I have the original Godzilla, the 2019 Godzilla, which you guys might remember was my number one favorite figure of 2019 for my first top 10 favorite NECA figures of 2019. I really love this figure, and this is my favorite. I'm gonna spoil it right now. Of the two, this one is my favorite. But this one did not have that problem. This one's torso is super stiff. It's super solid, and I like it that way. But this one, super loose. Like, what is going on with that? What is going on with that? Also, you literally just saw the arm pops right off. This one, yeah, definitely. See, I'm trying to pull it off and it's not working, but this one, I was able to pull that right off. Did you look how easy that came off? Like, almost effortless. So, yeah, I don't like that. Also, the tail, super droopy, super droopy. I mean, it is nice that you can, like, bend it better and stuff, but this one I prefer because it holds the pose better. See, it does have a little bit of a flop to it, I'm just now realizing, but definitely nowhere near as bad as this one. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Let's compare. Yeah, see, look, there's that one, and here's this one. That is, like, ridiculous. I really don't understand what happened. Why is this figure so much looser than the original figure? Oh, actually, I think I might have actually messed something up there. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, overall, I mean, it really is. It's a lot looser. And the legs, too. They're super loose. Just this whole figure is super loose. Also, the legs don't seem to be positioned right because this leg, I've noticed, is actually, like, pulled out more. The sculpt doesn't line up, and I don't like the way it looks because it looks good on this side. It really matches up on this side, but this side, it pops out, and it doesn't look as good. I'm really hoping you guys are getting what I'm saying, because anytime I give a NECA figure a negative review, I get a lot of hate on the video, and you know what, I mean, I get it, I mean, opinions, but really, like, all this stuff is definitely issues that are definitely not worth just, you know, glossing over, because this is just not things that should be happening when you pay money for a figure. I mean, stuff like that just doesn't look right to me. And does this one have it? Does this other one have it? because this is just a repaint. Yeah, this one doesn't have it. So maybe mine is just messed up or something, because this one doesn't have it at all. That's not even slightly an issue on this one, but this one just juts out so much. I really hope you guys can see what I'm talking about there. So yeah, I don't love it, and yeah, that's I think that's all the negatives I had with the figure itself. But yeah, overall, I mean, there is a lot of issues with this thing. In my opinion, anyway. Maybe it's just mine, but really, I mean, I don't like how loose it is. I really don't like that. You know, the tail as well. The tail is super floppy. I don't like how the arm comes off so easily, and I don't like how that looks. That just is ugly to me, and it doesn't like to stand properly. But yeah, so those are everything I want to talk about there. Now moving on to the accessories, and the accessories are easily my second or third favorite thing I love about this figure. I absolutely love the accessories. So first off, you get a beam accessory right here, looking pretty damn awesome. I really love this. So you have a peg hole right there, which is actually where you put the tongue, and that's how you get it in. So all you gotta do is just stick the tongue in the peg hole, and boom, there you go. Now you have that, and I love this. This is how I've had him on my shelf for the time I've had him. I've had him like this, just like this. But I really like this accessory. This is an absolutely awesome accessory. But you do get one other accessory with this. You don't just get the beam, you also get an explosion piece right here. And this is really cool as well, but this is another one of my big complaints. This does not actually attach or anything. It just sits in there. It doesn't attach or click into place anywhere. You literally are meant, here's what you're meant to do. You're meant to put this in there, and then just put this right in the middle, right there. That is what you're supposed to do with this. That's it. So, I mean, it works. It looks good. It works good, but I wish it clicked into place so I could actually use it, because the way I've had him on my shelf is he's been on the edge of my shelf, and I've just had the beam in. So, here's my shelf. He's just been on the edge of the shelf, and I can't have this on because, you know, it doesn't actually click into place. So, just a minor complaint. That's definitely one of the more minor complaints compared to everything else I had to complain about with the figure itself. But yeah, I do like the accessories a lot. These are both really cool accessories, and I'd like to see more accessories like this with more Godzilla figures in the future, because I was just so not okay with the fact this guy didn't come with absolutely anything, and these are the exact same price in the exact same type of packaging, and this one has a way more extravagant paint job, but they were able to give you cool accessories with this one and nothing with this one. So I just did not understand that at all. So yeah, that I think is everything to go over with the figure. Now for articulation. Now the head can go up that far, down that far. You do get some tilt. It is a pretty nice amount of tilt right there. Jaw can open that much, pretty much about the exact same amount that the regular one could, right there. So there you have that. Like I said, torso super loose. I can't even really see how much articulation is in there. It looks like you have a ball joint at the middle right there, so I'm sure you could get a full 360. Yeah, you can get a full 360 there. There we go. Nice. I think I even made it even looser just there. Full 360 at the arms right there. I mean, it's on a ball joint, so you can get some nice movement there. Hinge right there at the elbow, and a swivel at the elbow as well. Hinge at the hand right there. Up, down, swivel. Same with the legs right here. Full 360. It's on a ball joint, so you can get some movement there. A knee joint right here at the knee. It can go up that far. Not a whole lot of movement, but it's there. And then these are on a ball joint as well. You can get the feet are on a ball joint as well, so you can get some nice movement there. Nice ankle tiltage, a little bit of down, a little bit of up. So there you go. And the tail is on a ball joint right there, right there, right there, right there, which is where you connect it when you first get it. And then you have another one right here, right here, right here, and right here, and also right here. So those are all of the articulation points. Overall, very articulated. I do really like the overall, I really do like the articulation on the figure a lot. So there is everything to go over with the figure. Now for comparison. Okay, so starting off with Godzilla comparisons, let's bring back in the original release here. And like I already said, I like this one more. I know that's going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I really love this figure. But yeah, that is just my opinion. I like this one more. I do like this one. We'll talk about that more in a second when I get to my final verdict, but I do like this one more. That being said, they are a straight repaint. This one is just a straight repaint of this one. But overall, I think they did a really good job. It really does look like a different figure because the paint job is so extravagant on this one, but the paint job is really nice on this one too, like, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there they are together. So yeah, there you have that. And here it is with the 2014 Godzilla. So you can see how he looks with the 2014 mold right there. I really prefer the 2019 mold over the 2014 mold. But overall, if you're wondering what all of the modern day MonsterVerse Godzillas look like, which is my current favorite look for Godzilla, there you go. There's all three of them together, and I can't wait till we get that Meltdown Godzilla that they unveiled at SECC, because that figure looks fucking amazing, and I can't wait to add it to this collection. That's gonna look absolutely awesome. Have the Meltdown one right there. God, that's gonna look awesome. So can't wait for that figure. And here it is with a classic mold right here. This is the 1984. It's the NES Godzilla, but it is the 1984 mold. And it actually is I'm actually just now realizing it was completely unintentional to have this kind of similar color scheme going on between these two. But yeah, there they are together. So you can see how he looks with one of the classic molds. We'll bring in a couple other classic molds real quick. Here it is with the 1962 right there. A lot of people's favorite classic Godzilla right there. Probably mine as well. Do really like him as well. But yeah, there he is with him. So you can see how he looks with another classic Godzilla right there. And one more classic mold. Here he is with the 1954 mold right there. This is the 1956 poster, but it is the 1954 mold. So there he is with that one. And to cap off the Godzilla comparisons, here he is with Shin Godzilla. So you can see how they look together. I actually really like the way these two look together. It's just a cool, like, conflicting colors right here. I really like the way it looks. I don't really know why. Well, actually, I do, because conflicting colors. It just looks cool. Let me see if I can get a good focus there. There we go. Absolutely awesome looking. And then we'll switch him over this way. But yeah, there you go. So there you have those. Like I said, they look really cool together. Okay, let's compare him with the other King of the Monsters figures now. Here he is with the Rodan, right there. So there he is with the Rodan, and we'll switch him over to the side here, so you can kind of see how they look together. And you can't really angle his head up, so you can't really get a good, like, fighting pose against Rodan. I don't know, maybe. I'm actually realizing you can kind of get his head up a little bit, but let's see. Does this weigh it down at all? Probably will. There, can't get it in there when his head is up like that. It's kind of odd. There we go. But yeah, you can't get his head up high enough to be able to get him like when he's in the air. But I mean, if you worked with it, you might be able to get some pretty cool poses or displays with that. But yeah, there he is with Rodan. And here he is with Mothra right there. So you can see how they look together as well. So yeah, very cool. And let's just bring in the whole line for a second here. I'm not going to re-rank them just yet. I'm going to wait till the Meltdown Godzilla comes out to re-rank them, so we get the final rating for the King of the Monsters lineup, because I don't think they're going to release anything after Meltdown Godzilla. But here is the entire lineup. Like I said, not going to re-rank them just yet. We're going to wait for the Meltdown Godzilla to re-rank them. But there you go. There you have the full King of the Monsters line. I will say I do really like this line a lot. Rodan's still my least favorite. I will say that. I don't know. He had a lot of problems in my opinion. And this Godzilla is still my favorite. Okay, now for some generic comparisons. Here it is with the Freddy vs. Jason Ultimate Jason Voorhees. Here he is with the Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers. Here he is with the Ultimate Jungle Hunter Predator. Here he is with the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Iron Man, and yeah, I got this. I'm not going to review it because I don't review Marvel Legends, but I just want to say I absolutely love this figure, and this is going to be my new default comparison for 6-inch figures, because this figure is what you would call a masterpiece. But yeah, there he is with a 6-inch figure, so you can see how he scales with a 6-inch 112 figure. And lastly, here it is with the Nun. So you can see how he looks with a retro cloth figure right there. And now for some poses. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that little showcase. I'm going to be doing that from now on in all my reviews, so let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that. That is my first time doing that. So anyway, getting into my final verdict on Godzilla version 2 here. You know, I really do like this figure because I really like the 2019 mold, but I do like this one a lot more, the original mold. I do like this one more. That being said, the paint job is absolutely glorious. It looks phenomenal. But everything else except for the paint job, the arm falling off, the weird thing with the leg here, and the fact that the torso was really loose, all bogs this figure down for me. Maybe it's not universal, but it is on mine, so I have to account for it, and it really does bother me. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking points off for that. I absolutely love the box. I think the box is the best part. I love the beam accessory. I do quite like this accessory as well, but I wish it actually attached or clicked into place somehow. But I do really like it nonetheless. Overall, a very, very, very nice figure. Definitely one you're gonna want to get if you did like King of the Monsters. And you know, I loved King of the Monsters. I thought that movie was amazing. So I will be buying the whole line regardless because I loved the movie. So I'll take as many King of the Monsters figures as I can get, as long as I don't have to pay ridiculous amounts for them. SH Trigger Arts. I'm just kidding. Nothing against SH Monster Arts. I mean, they are very nice, but I like the cheaper stuff. But that being said, getting off topic here, really, I do like this figure. I do think he's worth it, but I do like this one more. And for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 7 out of 10. I just think that's a good rating for him. I do really like him. I'm sure this will be the preferred Godzilla for most people, but all those problems I was showing you just bogged him down a little bit for me, so I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. So, yeah, there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did, and with that being said, subscribe for more, like the video if you enjoyed it, and this is DK Guillotine, signing out.